We'll call it good and go back to town. Yep.
What Khajiit do for you?
Seems like a pain, man. Wonder if my man's been getting any business lately. Item will not fit. To sell that. I sell a lot of these potions. Might go make a trip to Caldera real quick. Get rid of some of this bullshit. Poison 1 to 15. Living good. Not really, I'm just gonna sell it. So I need to clear out some of this shit. Get annoying. Like 50 bone meal, dude. Come on, son. Daedra hearts. Raw ebony. And the weapon can't fit, but some straight up ebony is good. Ugh, that's the worst, man. You want like 2 big stacks to work with each other. Restore agility, dude. I don't know what you're talking about for the most part. When I talk about WoW, it's in very general concepts. I don't play anymore. You'll have to forgive me if I don't really say anything back. $750 world quests. Sounds like a lot, I assume. Red bags get more. The red bags. No dailies. Well, I know all about dailies. What's new about it? They're not given by somebody, they just spread out in zones, so they're like fates? In FF14 or something? But quests instead of fates? Didn't they kind of have those in the other expansions where you randomly go somewhere and you had to do like a little objective? Well, that sounds kind of special. Still. Try to do something with my bangs. I'm so used to just like combing them up. Get out of my fucking face. But it also pushes the fucking mullet look, man. Looks like shite. So many potions now, probably. Still wants to reset every day with new ones. I feel like daily quests started killing WoW too, man. I feel like I'd rather grind more, but be able to grind as much as I want by my choice than have to log in and do like a daily amount. There's something about being like forced or not having an option to keep up with things if you don't keep up with the daily deal. Like, yeah, vanilla was more grindy, but every time you did something, you could do it whenever you want. You just had to do a certain amount. So if you wanted to go hard, you just go hard. If you want to take a couple days break, you could take a couple day break. There was more in the end, and I mean, obviously the rewards and the activities you were doing were way more boring. So, I mean, I'll give Modern WoW that, but having to be forced to log in daily, I guess, is supposed to promote people to keep playing the game for longer. Get them stuck in the old Skinner box. Ugh. Keep up with it. Kind of like how in like Fate or whatever, you get like login streaks and shit like that. Like, I get it. They're trying to work you, but I definitely think it's not a good thing. I mean, when I was playing Pandaria, dude, my daily cycle between doing my daily dungeons, most of my characters, the daily quests, all the Argent tournament, all that shit, all my dailies across the entire game, it'd be like 6-7 hours a day. It was like crazy, dude. Like, my friends would want to do something, but like, yeah, dude, right after my dailies, it'd be like 4 or 5 hours later. And then you had like your weekly, your old raids and shit. And like, yeah, a lot of that's my choice, but even just the Pandaria ones, the cycle was like 3-4 hours of dailies. I mean, I got exalted in all of them, but it's just kind of like, kind of special. Yeah, it just takes forever, dude. Like when I was playing, you know, when you're playing vanilla or something, it's like I can just go do like PvP for a couple days. And I'm like, well, you know what? I feel like doing some grinding, and then you can just do that for a couple days, and it was whatever, you know. Like to get nether drakes and shit, there was dailies, but there was also something you could do non-stop if you wanted, which was farming eggs in the mine. Which I got my nether drake one of the server, or at least felt like server first. I was one of the first people to even get the nether drake on my server because I could just do it however I wanted, and I just did, you know. And it was more fun because of it. Or like you just feel like you're going on the track with dailies, man. You're just doing what you're supposed to, and everybody's gonna be done at the same time, and you're just kind of done with it. Like you're on a schedule, like, ooh, I'll be done on schedule or whatever. This is so exciting. Like, the best part about doing dailies was that when I got exalted, the best feeling about getting exalted was that I could just stop doing dailies, dude. I was like, alright, dude, I don't have to do this anymore. That was the same thing with grinding mounts and bits and baubles and all that shit I did. Especially mounts. I wasn't even like pumped that I got anything. I was just like, well, one less thing I have to do daily. That's when you realize you probably got a problem and you stop playing the game. Like when I got Ashes of Alar, I was like, cool, dude. There are the ashes. Don't have to come do Tempest Keep anymore. You know, it's like I'll add it to my fucking mount roulette and just get on it occasionally. The best ones to get was Zul'Gurub though, because I had to do Zul'Gurub every day on like 10 tunes. People don't say tunes anymore. I never said tunes back in the day either. I don't know why I just said it. Characters. Alts. Alts is what I said. You said it? Well, I'm saying I didn't say it back in the day. A lot of people used to say it. I don't know if people still say it. I just personally have never used the term. I wasn't a fan of tunes. I don't know why I just said it. That's why it surprised me. Because I was always a person that said alts or characters or something like that, you know? I sure wish I could see what my current thing can do. Gain personality, restore endurance, water walking. Restore magicka. I think I can do the salt rice with that. No. Bringing back magicka is like the most annoying. Yeah. I mean, I don't have a problem with people saying it. I just kind of don't say it. I don't know where tunes came from. I don't know what game. Maybe it was like EverQuest or something. I don't know why people use tunes. I don't think it was like a Dungeons and Dragons thing. Thing is, with my race, I don't even think that I have to worry that much about diseases. I need to crank through more salt rice. I think dismounting's annoying. I think dazing's fine. And I mean, zone's getting populated with people that slow you down. You have to avoid them. It's been around since the beginning. I do think getting dismounted is kind of annoying though. I don't know. I guess it just depends on the area and how bad it is. I think any anti-air type of shit's annoying though. It depends on how linear the levels are too, or the little areas are. If they're really open, like you can just run around, you know. But if they're like really linear and there's like just like 50 dudes in the way, it kind of sucks. Yeah. I don't know. It's not a big deal to me. It's a skill, if you will. It can be annoying, but I don't know. Like there's worse things out there. So can you guys fly yet? What's up, Kai? Is that what I call you, man, Kai? Your Twitch name's Kairu. What is that name from, anyways? Or is that your own personal name? Got some Akairo Kurisaki on Halo. HaloWaypoint.com here. Maybe it's like a mix of some names. Oh, is it? Okay. Probably then. That's what I get when I Google your name. Probably next one. Okay. I don't hate that they don't have flying unlocked by default. The problem is when you give people a little bit of flying, they always want it. But I do think that if people didn't know about flying ever, like they could erase it from their memory every time before an expansion, they probably like it better, the world better, and then they just introduced it later, but I mean that can't happen. Once you introduce flying, it's kind of over at that point. What's up, Nemi? Thought you would drop by. I figured you meant either, yeah. Yeah, I'll just jump in the old Monster Hunter. Which Monster Hunter are you talking about? Playing with Ripper or something, or? I like me some Monster Hunter. In the last year, I've played Monster Hunter for the first time. I played For You, Gen Ultimate, and World now. I really like them.
What is it, traveler?
I played For You, Gen, then Gen Ultimate, and then Monster Hunter World. He's talking about World of Warcraft. Why walk when you can ride my ass, motherfucker? Alright, what are we doing here? I saved... We're going to Caldera. That's what we're doing. Yeah, if we're talking about Monster Hunter World, I still have to do Behemoth. I'm looking forward to trying him. That's the guy I've been most excited about. I just haven't gotten on yet. On PC now, damn, you put my Monster Hunter playlist to the shame. Oh no, dude.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
I mean, that's only in the last year. I'm not like a long running person. I mean, the world's so different from the others. The world's arguably the best one. I mean, Generations Ultimate For You have way more content. And I do think Generations Ultimate has like a lot of really cool things, like with the extra active skills you get and the styles. But I mean, World just plays the best. I mean, if World had as much content as Generations Ultimate and shit, I mean, it'd be the best one easily. So that's cool though, man. They're both fun. I feel like the old ones and World are hard to compare in some ways because they are so different. But yeah, that's the thing, is like the old ones are just, have a lot of quality of life issues. They're kind of like sometimes a pain, sometimes clunky to play. Like, once you get used to it, it's totally fine, but I think it's totally fine to just be totally in the world. And I feel like that's how they're gonna keep going with the series. I mean, let's be real. I feel like the old game was just steeped in tradition and restricted from the platform always being mobile. I feel like World's kind of like an obvious upgrade, like an evolution. It's not even, they didn't even remove like that much depth. There's just like a lot better quality of life shit. Like I thought they were gonna like really just shit on it with World, but the World is just not. I mean, there's a lot to do, but they really put a lot of quests and monsters in the other ones. But I guess we don't have G rank. I mean, Generations was shorter than World, and then Ultimate added a lot. So I'm hoping that the expansion for World coming out this year or next year adds a lot. They said it was supposed to be like a G rank, though. Well, cool. How deep into World are you? Ripper's been playing lately, so I figure you guys must be playing together or something. Where's my damn mouse? There it is.
You seem like a very good
This is the problem is I steal shit, then I gotta go sell it and buy it and
I don't.
yada yada yada. This is where the time comes in. I don't know. You're the only one I ever hear who says they hate the weapons, Silent. I don't even have that big a problem with the weapons. I mean, maybe they could be a little more diverse. I do think a lot of weapons just look like shit, but I mean, every monster has their own unique weapon. Some of them just start from like a similar base path. Holy new engine was initially doing all to work. Yeah, I mean that's one of the big things is that a lot of it's just them reusing assets and shit. It's not that I think World is like there's not a good reason why World doesn't have as much shit. Like obviously there's a lot more work that has to go into making a World monster. I just think I mean it's still a plus for Ultimate. I mean you can also say that Ultimate has a lot of content. Just because it has a shitload of quests. I mean, you could make 50 quests in probably a fucking minute. You know, but it does have the most monsters.
And what is your business here?
Which is cool. Yeah, we'll see what happens. That's the thing, is like, that's kind of like the big thing. Because for me, the styles, the amount of monsters was the coolest part. Not the amount of just like armor and weapons and shit. But I'd still say I like World the most. But I like them all for different reasons, I guess. Yeah, for sure, Kai. I mean, that's the thing. That's what they do with all of the Monster Hunter games. So, they said that the expansion's going to be more like a G rank, which G rank is usually what the upgraded version of the other games are. Like Generations is got as much content as like World, let's say, and then Generations Ultimate has G rank in it. Instead of making you buy a separate game now, they're just making it an expansion. And they said it would be similar in the amount of content to a normal G rank, so I hope they're not lying there. We'll see though. Yeah, G rank's cool. So hopefully that is what happens. I mean, if they give us like a proper G rank, then I mean, hell yeah, man. They're all good games. I just don't know why some people, the purists trash. World though, I think it's totally fine. You know, I really don't hear that many people trash World though. There's always gonna be some holdover people. And I can respect that to a certain extent, but... Invisibility for 6 seconds. I guess that'd be useful, but... I don't know, like, problem with Ultimate is that, like, Generations Ultimate is like, you only use one weapon anyways the whole time, and it looks like shit. Like, when I switched to a different weapon just for style, it was a downgrade. So it's like, I don't really care what the weapons look like if they're not gonna let me use a bunch. Like, in World, I switched between, like, 5 different weapons because of, like, element types and shit. Like, just for dual blades, and it's a lot easier to do, but in, like, Generations Ultimate, the best weapons are the fucking Mantis dude's weapons, and that's it, you know? So it's kind of like, at least in World, you can kind of switch between shit. So it's like, yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying there, but it's not like you really got to utilize a lot of those things, or pick shit based on looks. I mean, you could change your armor look in Generations Ultimate, which is really cool, I think, right? Which I don't know why that's not in World. It's in World if you install a mod and people can actually see your stuff, so I don't know why they don't just put it in the main game. But the only problem with that in Generations Ultimate is you can't do it with weapons. It's only the armor. So you try to get this cool armor, but you're always stuck with some gaudy gold fucking weapon, dude. I'm a style bitch? Yeah. I'm mixed on it. If it's like my entire set is riding on this piece of gear and like every little thing, I'll lose some style. But I'll make little sacrifices. In Generations Ultimate, I made a little sacrifice for style, which was fine. But in World, I look fine, no matter what. And you could put style armor on, so that's what I do now. Problem was my skirt looked like shit. Or it wasn't even a skirt, it was supposed to just be like tribal war pants because of my set. It did like a lot of extra damage. With the one I used had like bones screwed around it, where the alpha version or whatever had like no bones. It was like the Gigante pants or some shit. I was just like, dude, it looks so bad. How many things does that base weapon turn into, though? Is it just the Zora Magdaros sword, or what? I mean, yeah, it looks like shit. I mean, I feel like that just kind of depends on the weapon. There's definitely a lot of shitty looking weapons. Like, any of the bone weapons look like shit, usually. Maybe not the bone weapons, but the bone weapons for monsters that aren't hardcore, like Juratotos and Tobi Kadachi, they always look like shit. But if it's a bone weapon that it's from like a hardcore monster, they usually change the entire look. Like it'll even look like it's metal. Turns into the Kieran sword too. Isn't the Kieran sword totally different? But couldn't you say that maybe that base sword was just the Zora Magdara's sword from the start? I mean, if there wasn't like a base, then you wouldn't be complaining. If they just showed you the end result, you'd just be like, damn, this sword looks like shit. I don't know. I only have a problem if the base isn't very different from the end game sword, if there's a lot of swords that share the same look. Like if that's the only, if the Zora Magdara shit, that's the only one that looks like that, then I mean that's just the Zora Magdara's look. If there's 5 weapons that look exactly like that with a small change on them, then yeah, that's kind of shit, but... Kieran's sword looks like shit. Yeah, I've seen that before. Shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up, motherfucker. Alright, if you guys are here for fucking Morrowind, man. Fucking rip. Sorry. The Xeno dual blades look pretty decent. I need to get the, I need to grind out the, I might already have them actually, I just need to get like upgrades on them and shit. Grinding out like some of the upgrades is a bitch. But, the pickle, man, Devil Joe's dual blades, they look pretty cool. Yeah, all the elders should be unique. There's a Worlds was the first step in a wider market. That game, it's a good look into the future games of the series. I say Worlds is a good start. Oh, absolutely. I don't really have any big problems with World. I think a lot of it's minor. I think the biggest thing is just you want more of it. I think the speed they trickle out content is kind of slow, but it's free. Like that shit's planned on the base level. You know, they're not just like like they're putting it out to try to keep people playing, and you know that shit's already been in development from the start and worked on, and they're factored in as price, all that. I don't think like the free argument's good, especially when it's like mostly what we get. Like yeah, we've gotten like what 3 unique monsters, which is cool, and like you know, but like in a year or so. And the only thing we're getting till the expansion is like the Geralt thing. Like tempered fucking monsters doesn't fucking mean anything, dude. That's like some intern whips up a tempered monster in like a fucking 3-hour span, right? I don't know. It's cool, like I like it, but once I fully grind everything, like the things they introduce, like you kind of just come back for a few hours, which I mean I guess is still good. It's not really a big problem. I definitely think that it's kind of whatever though. Anyways, what weapon to use in this world in this run? I'm usually like, Glaive got anyone got a recommendation? I've always was a sword and shield guy forever. I liked how the gameplay worked. I liked the options with the block and all that, and the aerial attacks and stuff. But in this game, sword and shield is exactly like it used to be, and the other weapons are more fun. So I played every weapon a little bit just to try them all out. But I mainly did,
I'm listening.
let's just warp back. Mainly did Insect Glaive, Dual Blades, and
You seem like
what
very
else?
good company.
Lance. Lance is fun if you just want to be like this.
What was that?
Like, I don't know. You just like being more rooted in the ground, poking dudes, always hitting crit spots, doing a shitload of damage, but then still being able to like bum rush charge people. I think it's the least popular weapon. It's simple too. I think Insect Glaive and Dual Blades are the most fun personally. A lot of them are really cool. Some are like overly complicated, like the charge ones are kind of like kill some of the fun. It's almost like setting up a rotation every time instead of just fighting. Insect glaive is cool, but you don't actually end up
strangest
dodging a
book
lot
I've
because you're
ever
always just
read.
like above them. But it's the best it's ever felt for sure. I had a lot of fun with it. I ended up just maining dual blades though after a while. The flow's nice. You can pretty much infinite combo. You know, you get the demon mode and stuff, which is cool. Big crazy flashy combos, and like you can do the the crazy spins on top of people and wall jumps and shit. And dual blades was kind of a pain in the ass
A pleasure to meet you.
in the other games. But I feel like it's definitely the best it's ever felt in this. The katana, which is the longsword, is pretty cool. The problem with the longsword is that it gets aggravating because you need to build up your meters and then spend them on enemies to level up your like mode or whatever it's called, like the amount of red your sword has. I don't know what the official term is, which is kind of like a bitch because if you can't get the entire combo and the finisher off, you just don't get optimal DPS, and you need to do it like 3 or 4 times to be in like the best mode. I think it's supposed to have some of the best DPS in the game, but once again, it's like kind of setting up like rotations and buffs and stuff where I just kind of want to be in the action. I mean, Insect Glaive has that problem where you have to like snipe them in perfect spots to get all your buffs, but it's something that with knowledge you can do better. Where really the only way to get better with the full combo longsword thing is like terrain. I think you can do like a activate off of like a ramp or some shit. I mean, longsword's cool. That's what Godo means. I did it for a bit, but in BD I like maneuverability. My favorite ranged weapon was the bow. I will say the bow is the most fun out of any of the ranged weapons. Like having like the gun and shit's cool. Like you get the super sniper shot and shit. Like the novelty is nice. But bow has the most movement. The dodges are fun. The extra shots you get are really cool. Where guns just kind of, I don't know. I mean, it's there. Longsword knocks you down. Put in a gem so you don't get knocked down, brother.
Seen any elves?
You haven't gotten in the middle of one of my 50 attacks a second on dual blades then, man. Now that's something that pissing people off. Current crossover event. The Final Fantasy one, man. I don't know. I mean, personally, I can't tell you what was most fun for you, but if you like the glaive, it's the best it's ever been. Yeah, it's a totally cool choice. I definitely would try everything, though. There's some things I liked more than I thought I would, because they've really upped their game on a lot of stuff. Okay.
I see this land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
Sure you do, dude. I'm not gonna watch a whole video. Assassin's Creed collaboration. Is this on PC or just How is it a collaboration? Just like you do like the Mega Man one where you just get like a little bit of armor and like a small quest? Or is there like some significant shit? The hell?
Impressive. These clothes suit you well.
It's like in this like fucking spooky room. These clothes suit you well. In the spooky room where I just killed this dude's like squeeze. And he's just like, yep. Go ahead and have a fucking sleep, my dude. Oh, a mantle? That's cool. Well, crossovers probably help everybody involved, so I'm not surprised. Keeps people playing, gets people maybe interested in Assassin's Creed, or people who are interested in Assassin's Creed, interested
May I
in,
help you?
you know, Monster Hunter. I need to sell some of these books. Running, climbing, running. That's pretty cool, but I don't know if it'd actually be like useful. Like if you're playing for keeps, like if I can, I always get some kind of elemental resistance one. And if I can't do that, I just use like rock or vitality. I mean, or if you're doing like Valhazak, I guess you do like a cleanse or something, but like a heal. I mean, that's cool, but yeah, that'd be more of like a for fun thing than something I'd actually use a lot. What's the name of the chick I'm looking for? Argonian in the foreign quarter. Temple Priestess, the Hall of Wisdom, and the Temple Compound. Nera Milo. Well, maybe we'll play a little bit at some point, Kai.
Do you have something to say?
I did plan on playing some this week. I still don't know how hard I'll go. I still haven't hit rank 100 yet. I planned on doing that because, I mean, there's nigh on infinite grind to get all of your, like, stream stones and shit at the end, but, and gems, but, I don't know. Like, the lust to get, like, perfect gear is cool, but, like, you totally don't need it at a certain point, so I was just, like, took a break. It'll be really cool to do the expansion,
May I
and
help you?
I've been pumped for Behemoth, so that'll be sweet.
I can tell.
What is this? The Hall of Justice. Is anybody fresh in here right now? First time playthrough of Morrowind, blind run, no mods, no nothing. Just doing the vanilla experience with the. Did I sleep here? Just doing the vanilla experience with the original fucking resolution, like everything, man. So I would have had to modded the game to get the text bigger using like a bigger, crazier resolution, so I didn't want to fuck with all that. So right now we're just exploring Vivek. Well, the last time I streamed this, like a week ago or something, pretty much spent 10 hours looking through Vivek, and I'm sure this stream's just going to be running around Vivek as well. Checking out every room, do all the quests I can here, and then the main story quests. This is what stats are. This is my skills. I have been min-maxing a bit and boosting a little with my money. I've come across quite a few things to sell and ways to sell them. Was fortunate. Probably done doing that for now. It's optimal and all that, but kind of just want to play the game now instead of buying levels and shit. And I really don't think we need anything else. I mean, everything I want I can't buy, like more sneak and marksman and shit. Athletics. I'd probably buy short blade and stuff, armor and restoration, because those would be useful, but about it. Plan is to do, I don't know if I'll do every single side quest, but I naturally just like doing most side quests in games. Try to at least do everything that's interesting and probably ask people what they think's worth doing. I get sick of doing like really, is menial the right word? Monotonous, shitty little quests and tasks. Brought back the naked chicken chalupa. What the hell? Made invisible by a wizard. Yeah, I won't be doing many boxes. Either today or tomorrow's the last day I'm gonna even eat like shit. I'm just calling it. Because I'm done with all my leftovers. If I don't get a box tomorrow, I'm probably not gonna bother, man. Those boxes are hard to fit into a day. Sounds good though. Tried their last box, but I don't really go to TB that often. If I go to fast food, it's like Chick-fil-A or Whataburger or Popeyes. I guess pizza. No, I mean, you don't have to explain or nothing. Do whatever you want. I just don't know if I'll try it myself. A whole lot of interest. What's up, Glitzu? How we doing, brother? Talvani section of Vivek.
Greetings.
Longsword's fun, man. I got into Dragon Quest XI post game. They got a pretty extensive post game. I didn't even know those games had that, really.
Greetings.
It does? There's like super bosses or like story or like gear and leveling up. I guess I don't know what to expect on that. Still don't know if I'm gonna play Dragon Quest 11 before doing the other games. Hopefully I didn't need any of those books.
Greetings. I am at your service.
Hmm.
Ah, welcome. What may I
Yeah,
do?
creepy shit. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how long I'll be on today. Go until I'm too tired to go anymore. Like to adjust my sleep schedule a bit, but if I'm just like super tired, I'm just gonna go to bed. I did not get any sleep yesterday.
Is there something you need?
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
What the hell is this guy's thing?
What is your business here?
The divine disease. What are you buying? What are you selling?
Is there something you need?
Yo, sneak up. Hell yeah, my dude. The kind of shit that makes it worth it. Worth it?
May I help you?
Sure. I want to find out about this murder mystery. You seem worthy of my knowledge. You may speak. Doesn't even have any knowledge. Just general conversation topics. I think they'd be like a skill person.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Christ, why even have a storage area if this is the kind of shit you're gonna have in it, man? We'll just fucking throw the shit in a sack in the corner.
Is there something you need?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I love when they just got like a different room for their shit, because I could just come in here and steal shit without having to even worry about it at all. For sport, man, I'll take the 2 gold. I mean, shit, I guess I can't blame him, man. I wouldn't lock this place up either if it's all it had was 2 gold and some fucking wooden spoons in it. Christ, dude. Surprised this guy can even get in the plaza. The fucking store like that, man.
Is there something you need?
No. A lot of traders up here.
Praise Vivek.
Praise Vivek.
Is there something you need?
Not a lot of actual useful. This guy's like a bow dude, and that's the best you can give me is bone mold, man. Fucking loot. Why even have